What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol QQQ for the NASDAQ 100 ETF. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. We talk about this market regularly here on this channel, as well as in a little bit more detail over on the main channel. In terms of what happened today, just a massive turnaround day, a lot of volatility out there in the marketplace. You'll notice that we gapped down. Big drive lower, all of that and some was retraced to not only fill the gap, but close inside of the prior day's range as well, kind of right on a big breakdown and support point as well, right here, right? You can see support led to a massive rally that time around at 353.90 roughly. We'll call it 354 if you like nice round numbers. You get the gist. We're also bouncing out of, let's just look at this area here close to 340. If I scrunch up the chart, this prior area of resistance, which then held as support on the break and retest in that little section right there. So the market is respecting prior structure that was in place here. I do want to mention that this is starting to feel like a capitulation bottom with the volume pattern going on here and the lots of volatility, big lower wick and the rebound. However, we're not completely out of the woods yet in the QQQ or in the S&P, which we mentioned in today's sets of videos as well. The main reason why in the QQQ is simply because we're still underneath this big area of prior support, which is now going to act as resistance that we're underneath it. But more importantly, we're just still in a downtrend, right? It's not like the trend has significantly changed just based on 1 day's worth of price action. Now, it would be something if we do this and start building a higher low and then higher highs, that's fine. But one step at a time here, sure, this could mark the start of a potential bottom, but again, please take it day by day as of right now. The big catalyst right now that's also looming overhead, we talked about on the S&P markets, is also on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Jerome Powell will be getting on the mic to talk about the FOMC meeting minutes. So keep that in the back of your mind as a volatility catalyst. In terms of the 30-minute and what could potentially be in play, what can we learn about this price action here? This is where things get interesting. We're certainly starting to get this as an inverted head and shoulders. What does that mean for a breakout point? Certainly right here, the neckline. Let's put that on with a horizontal level, and that's going to be your must-hold area on any pullback. So 346 roughly. If we do something like this in the QQQ, you want to be on the lookout for hammer candles that print, indecision doji candles that print, basically anything that makes you question, okay, are the buyers going to step up? Are we going to give ourselves a 30-minute higher low? And maybe the trend starts to change course from the higher time frames like the daily, right? So it all starts from a lower time frame, reversing the trend, and then it carries over to the daily. Could this be the start of that? Yeah, it could be the start, but one step at a time. Again, any pullbacks, they need to hold 346. Otherwise, I think we're starting to build a larger bear flag on the daily that would look something like this. We want to avoid that and truly set new higher highs, higher lows, and make forward and upward progress. If we do get the bear flag, that's fine, but don't be overly pessimistic and don't be looking for that breakdown of a non-existent pattern just yet. Wait for the consolidation to happen, wait for some tests of the low end, and then we can look for the breakdowns. As of right now, I really wouldn't be chasing this marketplace short, especially given the context of what happened during this afternoon session. To the upside, for levels to monitor for, if we can take out this 354 level, we'll call it, obviously there's some room to run. I'm not going to say we immediately make it to 369, but that's the next big area of daily importance. You can see that it was chopped from back in here. There was our support, and that's what really flushed us, right? So that is going to be the ultimate target, but I do think that this level right here should be on your radar first, closer to 362. So let's pop that on together. There we go. So 360, 164, roughly 362. Again, with volatility so high, it's not going to matter a couple of pennies here or there. So that's what I've got for you in the QQQ. Again, it's starting to look like a little bit of a bottom. However, one step at a time, and remember what's happening on Wednesday at 2 p.m. That's going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it or learned anything new today, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.